Hello, my name is Patricia and I'm a tutor at BigSibTutors. Today I'm going to be going over a question, the June 2023 Algebra I region. So let's get started. This question is about linear equations, one of the most tested topics on the Algebra I region. It has a little bit of solving, a little bit of graphing. The question reads, on the set of the axes below, graph the equation 3y plus 2x equals 15. So whenever you are given a question where you're going to graph, you want to first put the linear equation into slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is one of the things that is like pounded into algebra students' heads. That is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Hence, slope-intercept. In order to get equation in standard form into slope-intercept form, you have to isolate y. So in this case, we have 3y plus 2x equals 15. So we want to get y by itself. So our first step would be to do inverse operations and move over that negative 2x.
Switching sides.
Giving us negative 2x plus 15. And then we would divide by 3. When we divide by 3, we have to actually break this up into the first piece divided by 3 plus the second piece divided by 3. So it's not just the first part you divide, you have to divide both pieces. And that will actually give us negative 2/3 x plus 15 divided by 3 is 5. So our equation is y equals negative 2/3 x plus 5. And now this is in a form that we can graph. The first and most easy part is to graph your y-intercept. So your y-intercept is where your line is going to cross the y-axis. And so in this case, our y-intercept, or our b value, is 5. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say the line is going to pass through this point, 0, 5. Second piece is, of course, your slope. And our slope is negative 2/3. So slope, when it comes to graphing, is equal to rise over run, or some people call it the change in y over the change in x. So in this case, I'm going to say that the change in y is negative 2, and the change in x is positive 3. So what we do is change in y is going up or down, change in x is going left or right. So if I have negative 2, that would mean that I'm going to go down 2, and I'm going to go right 3 for that positive change in x. And I'm going to put my next point. And I can just keep following that pattern. Down 2, over 3, down 2, over 3. Let's go the other direction as well. So imagine you take this here, the negative 2/3. And instead of putting that negative at the top, you could also say that this is the same thing as 2 over negative 3. So if I use that method, I could go up 2, left 3, up 2, left 3. And this is helpful for making sure that our line spans the entire graph before connecting the points. So when it comes to a negative, like usually they'll write the negative in front, but you could actually put the negative in the top, or you could put it in the bottom. So depending on where you put it, that'll change the way you plot your lines. Then part 2 is asking you to explain why negative 6/9 is a solution. You can give 2 different answers for this. My first answer would be negative 6/9 is a solution because it falls on the line after it is graphed. Like after you graph it, you can actually see that negative 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is this point here. So because the point is right on the line, that makes it a solution. Alternately, you could use an algebraic explanation. You could say negative 6, 9 is a solution because if you plug negative 6 in for x and 9 in for y in the original equation, your result would equal 15. So if I did 3 times 9 plus 2 times negative 6, 3 times negative 9 plus 2 times negative 6, I would get 27 plus negative 12, which is 15. So you could give an graphical explanation or a algebraic explanation. Hopefully this was helpful. I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy studying.